Hi, we're back at Mark's Electrical Studio and today we're reviewing the Samsung RFG23UERS multi-door American refrigeration. Now we love the look of this product. It's big at 630 gross litres, it's attractive and it's interest provoking with its 3 doors, its big handles and its external dispenser. The impressive stainless steel arcing front is complemented by the matching grey sides, and it all blends well together to give a real classy looking product. Okay, there's a lot to look at, so let's get going. First of all, it's plumbed in, so there's no reservoir to top up for the dispenser. And the dispenser produces chilled water, cubed or crushed ice, and it accommodates a tall glass as well. Above that is the control panel with its nice bright blue LED with some nice big numbers for the freezer and the fridge temperatures, and it also is surrounded by the control buttons, and that gives you access to energy saving, freezer temperature, power freeze, door alarm off, filter change, light, fridge temperature, power cool, ice off, child lock, ice type and chilled water. So quite a comprehensive controls console. Behind the 2 doors is the 396 net litre fridge. It's efficiently lit and very well organised. It's got a lovely big LED at the top and there's one at the bottom as well, so you can see into every corner. It uses multi-flow cooling that constantly moves chilled air around inside the cabinet for consistent temperatures, and the twin cooling system keeps fridge and freezer air separate for better humidity and odour control. Now the door capacity is very well organised into various different shelf sizes, and that'll accommodate lots of different types of products. Now it's been very cleverly worked around the ice dispenser, and some of the shelves are smaller but they've still got the depth, so you can get all sorts of different types of products in there. There's a lidded dairy shelf at the top of that one, and this is a very clever can rack which collapses. You get 4 cans of drink in there, but it will collapse so that you can get some nice tall bottles in that shelf there. Now going into the cabinet of the fridge, that's very well organised as well. Some very clever features. Extra space has been created by Samsung's efficient space-saving insulation. It's thinner, which allows the walls to be thinner, which creates more space inside the fridge cabinet. Now the shelves are all height adjustable. This one here flips up out the way so you can get some tall products in there. Another one very cleverly turns into a half shelf very easily for the same reason, so you can get height in there, and the other 2 slide out so that you can access the products that are at the back of the shelf. Very clever little system that. Now below that are the 2 fruit and veg crispers. They've both got good capacity. The good benefit of these is that they're both individually humidity controlled. So you can have your fruit in one side, your veg in your other side, and you can adjust the humidity according to what you've got stored in there. Below that is the multifunctional full width drawer, and that is called the Cool Select Pantry. Now it's multifunctional because it's got its own individual temperature settings. There's 3 settings to go for, and it's independent of the rest of the fridge. There's a 5-degree deli temperature, there's a 3-degree fresh temperature and a 0-degree chilled temperature. The 0 degrees is probably for your meats and your fish. There's a divider in there to keep meat and fish separate, which you would need to do. So very handy feature. So let's move on to the 124 net litre capacity chest style frost-free freezer. It's got an easy open handle that breaks the seal for you, and then it slides out very easily after that. It's followed on the top by a big sliding shelf with good capacity. It's all lit very well with the big LED that shines down. You easily slide the drawer out the way to see the cavernous space below, which has got a separator again in the middle. Very big space that. Now being frost free as well, you'll always be able to see what you've got stored within the freezer. I like that freezer. Okay, let's move on to the dimensions. There's a height of 1,774 millimetres, there's a width of 908 millimetres, and there's a depth of 774 millimetres. You will need to have 5 millimetres either side and at the back of the appliance for clearance. Now, another important dimension to consider is the clearance required for these big doors. Now, when both the doors are open wide, the width of the product becomes 1,650 millimetres. So that's quite a wide area you need if you're opening up to a side wall or something on the side. Now, when you open each door to a 90-degree angle, 90 degree and 90 degree, it just adds 220 millimetres to the width of the product. Okay, so summing up, this impressive and good looking product has some great features. Its A+ energy rating shows that it's got good economy, it's frost free, and the quiet digital inverter compressor has a 10-year guarantee with 2 years parts and labour on the product itself. And the price is bang on. And you could have one in your home tomorrow. Free delivery with a 2-hour time slot from Marks Electrical. And that's evenings and weekends included.